Okay, so this is the detangling video. So as I said, I usually use the aloe. This is like an aloe plant because they sell it in the store. One leaf of the aloe plant. It's pretty long, as you can see. So I usually boil the aloe because it has, it can be very itchy, has the lactate intolerance. So you boil it and then I would put it in a bottle or whatever. But this product is aloe and for sunburn, so I use that as well. So it's just easier sometimes just to get that and get it and done. So as you can see with the aloe, just a few strokes and a few minutes because I put it in for about 5 minutes now from the first video. Then the vinegar is just white vinegar that I use in any, it's apple actually, believe it or not, fermented apple. And then the conditioner that I use is rice, and I'll show you how to make the rice conditioner. And this is how it turns out. I just use another bottle and fill it up once I make the rice. This is what it ended up looking like. And so I'll show you how to make the rice, and that's the conditioner that I use. And so the rice is also fermented. The longer it sits, it's fermented. So the vinegar is fermented, So I guess that's a little bit of chemistry. And then the growth of the hair is because of the dirt, right, in the hair. So, and then you don't want to, use, heavy duty combs, but literally now this little fine tooth comb can go through the hair very easy all the way down. Or, the brush, I can brush it out now just without any tangles, But again, I don't mess with it too much. I just use any type of comb because before I couldn't even go through it, right? So just a little bit. So now I'm going to wash it. I'm going to wash out the vinegar and wash out the aloe that's there. And then, so then it's clean again. So it's the fifth wash, because, the excess dirt, excess oil from the environment or whatever, that would cause dirt to build up in a few days. There's so much pollution in the air. So the vinegar gets rid of all of that. It's kind of like, like Clorox bleach in a sense. It just gets rid of all the dirt really fast. And there's no smell to this stuff, so it doesn't stink. Okay, so let me just wash this section out. Wash out the vinegar. And it's pretty, And like I said, the front is short when compared to the back. Because I don't know why, but the back goes longer, faster. It's amazing. When I take out one of the plaits from the back, it's really just way down there. So it's a lot of work. Usually I have 4 to 5 beauticians on my head when I do go to a beauty shop. Because their fingers are hurting, They're like, oh, help me. So what I do is I try to detangle my hair before I go to the beautician, because it's just so much work, and even after doing all that, still 10, 12 hours I'm in that to because they, of course, they're going to wash the hair again and they're going to condition it with their own stuff. And you know, sit under the dryer, you know, to get that conditioner oil in there and make it moist and soft and do what beauticians do. And then they blow dry it out, you know, and that takes time. As drying it out and blow dry. And as it's being blow dry, it gets longer and longer all the way down, so it's more straighter or whatever. And more manageable for the beautician to start the plait, the you know. So yeah, so I'm going to show you now how to make the so what I do is right after I wash the hair out, so it's now conditioned, it's detangled, so now to condition it, after using the aloe, you know, I use the aloe, but I use, you know, this brand, I guess, and then the vinegar, a capful, just a capful is really a small amount. I wash everything all the time just to keep everything clean. Constant washing, keeping everything clean. And then I put it away, and then I get ready for the next plait, whatever. Okay, but this conditioner is just made up of rice, and it was fermented, and I'm going to show you how to make the rice conditioner. Okay, and so what I do right before I braid my hair, I put the rice conditioner in, and it's hard to work with one hand. Let's use a little bit. Let's put it in the sink so I can pour out just a little bit. Okay. And just put that into the hair, the same thing. Put it from the ends all the way up to the hair shaft, all the way down into the scalp area. So sometimes, since my hair has gotten long, I just put it right in the conditioner. Yeah, just dip it right in there. Let's save in time. Let's get it in there. Now, that's tight. Now, rice conditioner. I don't know if you can see it. It's hard during this video. All right. So then that's rice conditioner. And once I do that, I wash it out because the rice, you know, it doesn't smell too bad, but it does have a higher fragrance. So I just, you know, wash it out. Get that out of my head. So I wash it again. I wash out the conditioner. Or you can leave it in, you know, sometimes leave it in, you know, and put a plastic cap over the head when I'm doing the whole head, you know, but since I'm doing just a section, I'm going to rinse it up. All right, so everything you're seeing is just how to take care of the African, you know, American, the Afro diaspora hair. Our hair takes a lot of work, and if you want it to grow long, and you see as it grows, you know, there's a knot, you know, it just immediately knot up. But with the vinegar and the aloe, you know, literally you can loosen all those knots, you know, so it can comb out. And then of course you know that each day you lose 360, you know, your hair sheds, you know, naturally, the cells, you know, the cells. So when you're combing, as your hair is growing and it's shedding, you haven't lost any hair. It's just, you know, that it has to go away, just like your skin sheds every day. You know, 25 million cells every day is replenished. So it, you know, goes away. And so that's why you have to exfoliate and everything. And that's what we do. But the hair, you know, as sometime I'm at the beautician and they combing out everything and there's a lot of hair on the floor and everybody's like, oh, she's losing my day. Like, you got to come back earlier. It's just a natural thing because I keep my hair braided, so it's not getting a chance to shed each day, right? So when you go to the beauty shop in a month or 2 months, whatever, you know, and they're doing it and they combing it out and there's hair just everywhere shedding. I remember one beautician said, look like she's lost a lot of hair, but don't look like she's lost any hair. It looks like it's longer than the last time. And it is, because it literally grows, you know, about an inch or something like that. Mine does anyway. Some people's hair grow faster each month. So now it's clean. I got clean, healthy hair. Right. And I got lots more work to do. You see? So I use my hair to wrap my hair. You know, I don't do anything out of sorts. So when you see me wrapping my hair, it's my own hair, because it's getting so long. I can use my own hair, kind of like a rope, to protect my hair. Okay. All right. So let's see how we do the yeah. So I showed you how that you can now basically, because it's now detangled, it's so much easier to work with. And comb right through, you know, comb right through, and there's no shedding in the hair. And when I do it, it doesn't shed, because I'm very careful and gentle with the hair. Where the beautician, they don't have a lot of time, so they be dragging stuff, you know. But again, I know that they're not as gentle with the hair, because they got to get to their next client. But I do know that you know, your hair sheds, so I don't mind when a lot of shedding is happening at the beauty shop, because it needs to shed naturally. So okay, all right. So now I can work with this and plait it back up, you know, section it off and do a new plait, and not a twist, because I did that twist that one time. I listened to some lady online, and she said that she twists her hair and she managed it and she wrapped up the ends. So I did that. I twisted two sections and twisted and wrapped up the ends, and it ended up being a knot. It's in here somewhere. It's getting longer, but a serious knot at the end. And I'm like, I'm not gonna cut that, so it's just gonna just grow out like that. But it's a lot of work if you want long hair. It's a lot of work, a lot of maintenance, a lot of you know, care, a lot of time, you know, for our hair. And that's just it, you know. So most people, I guess, they don't want to deal with their hair, you know, all the time, so they just cut everything off. But my husband said, why don't you just cut it? I'm like, I'm not cutting my hair. Just looked at him 2 times saying, all right, so let me show you how I do the how I create the rice. And I just basically put it in a bottle that had honey in it, and a honey finish. So I'm using. So let's go and make the how the rice is made. I'll do that real quick. And that's the conditioner. Okay. All right, so here we are. All right, so what I have, you can use any rice, but I already took out the last grain of rice because I was cooking some rice. So what you have is a rice in a cup, really small amount, you know, the end of the bag of rice. I usually buy a whole bunch of rice. So I just basically put water in. And I have a new bottle, right? New bottle. Again, it was honey in it. I'm gonna put this fermented rice, and so I'm just gonna add water to the rice, just regular water. And it's in the cup. It's gonna stay there, and that's it. It's gonna stay there overnight. So what happens is, as it stays there overnight, the next day I'll come back and, you know, pour it into the empty bottle, the empty container, or this water. And this water been sitting for a while too, right? It gets rid of all the impurities and all the junk that's in the water goes to the bottom, you know, things you can't see. All right, so what I have here in this bottle is this is the rice that's been sitting for many weeks. You can do the next day, you know, once the rice is there. Hold on, this is my gravy. I'm making gravy later on. I'll just do that. You can do the fermented water after one day. So the rice just sits there, and it'll just, you know, blend with the water. Another way to do it, a much faster way, is to take the water and the rice and boil it. So it's a little bit faster than letting it sit. And just clean hot. And work it. What's in this container is rice that's been sitting for weeks. So it's heavy fermentation going on with that. But it's not, it's just the water, it's not the rice, it's just the liquid, and the liquid been sitting for weeks. So I can use that as a conditioner as well. And once it stays for a long time, it's you know, have a more pungent smell. So not to have any pungent smell going on. Like I said, I do wash the hair out, so I don't have any bad smell in my head. Because, you know, it'll be offensive to people. You walk around with stinky hair, and it's not good. So I wash it. And so there's no smell. So what I'm doing now is I'm taking the empty pot, as you can see. This is for my gravy later. I'll make gravy. Okay. Taking the empty pot, and I'm going to pour the rice and the water. And I'm going to boil it. Not so it's boiled like this rice, which, you know, we're going to eat, right? I'm going to boil it just to get all the ingredients out of the rice, all the substance that's in the rice, because that is what makes your hair grow. Believe it or not, the fermentation of the rice makes it stronger, and with strong, healthy hair, if your hair is strong, again, that helps for growth. So a lot of things make your hair grow, right? Drinking water, your own, hydrating, keeping yourself hydrated is very important for hair growth. Lots of water. Like a plant, right? Gotta water the hair from the inside. So that's gonna sit and boil. Once it's boiled, I will strain out and throw away this rice, because I don't need this excess rice, because I already made rice for dinner, for regular food. So I'll just throw, or if I don't throw it away, I'll just let it sit in the bottle, which I'll be using this bottle. I'll let it sit in this bottle and let it ferment for more than one day, if I want to. But if I didn't have any, and you see that I have a lot, if I didn't have any conditioner, I would just, use it the next day and condition the head, right? But I have time, so the water with the rice, I'll put in this bottle and let it sit, but I make sure everything is cooled down before I put it in my bottle, my plastic bottle. And then, because of the fermentation type of thing going on, I'll then freeze it. When I'm not using it, I put the container into the fridge, in the freezer, and it'll freeze. And so that way there's no growth of anything. We don't want any bugs or any bacteria to grow on it if it sits out. I don't know, it'll start growing. The earth is so amazing, that these within the atmosphere, things can grow from just a small little molecule of something, right? So to avoid any growth spurts or anything within the rice, fermented rice, after it's cooled down, I just put it in the freezer. And when I'm ready to use my conditioner, I take it out so it thaws out, and I can use it on my hair after I've detangled it. So it's a long process to watch this, but that's how you make rice conditioner. And this one has been staying a long time, so we got fermentation going on in this container, and you can even see there's some growth of stuff, because I've had it sitting out and didn't put it in the freezer. So just let's see. Okay, I'm gonna strain this one. Okay, so now let's look at this. It's boiling. Okay, this one's been sitting for a while. You just have a little, smells. It's not bad smell. It's just, it does have a stronger smell. See, that's it. You see, there's a little bit of stuff there. So I just will strain that out with like paper, and just make sure I get that strained out. this is fermented rice that's been sitting for a while. So it's got a little brown color to it. But I'm gonna strain it again. Make sure I get rid of all those black stuff that's in there. Okay, clean, healthy bottle. So everything you do, you rinse it out. Everything you do, you wash off so that you can use it again. Okay, so we're gonna get another container to strain that. So it's boiling, you can see, it's boiling. And this is my conditioner, nothing else, just the rice. Sometimes I would use, I can boil clove, also is good for the hair. Sage is good, you could boil that down. And sage is good to get rid of any gray hair stuff. And one day I'll do that video to how to get rid of the gray hair permanently. Just haven't had time to focus on that. But with the gray, that's natural, but it's really just saying your hair doesn't have enough moisture, right? And so it turns to gray, but we can put moisture back. That's why I said water, drinking water, keeping yourself hydrated is very important for hair growth. Okay, let's see if I can get another container. Let's see. I have a lot of containers. Okay, so I'm going to add some paper towel into the strainer. I should use a bigger strainer. This is just to get rid of the little black stuff that's in this fermented water, right? You don't want any of that in my hair, right? Okay. Sediments, I guess they would call it. And that's why I have the water that I was showing you earlier in this bottle here, and let the water sit, for weeks before I use it. It's clean, healthy water with no sediments in it, chemicals and all kind of stuff. Filter water is good as well with the charcoal. All right. Okay. So that's it. Get all that sediment sediment out of there. Ooh. Oh, it's clean, nothing in it, pure. Fermented rice, rice water. That's what I make my conditioner with. That's it. And since it's been sitting for a longer time, it makes your hair, believe it or not, stronger than the, quick, that'll be like a quick conditioner. If I did it 24 hours and then put it in my hair, it's like a quick, how you do it, quick conditioning and wash and go. This one is a deep conditioner. You put this one in, and then I would put the, after I put it in my hair, I would put a plastic bag over it and then put my head under a dryer so that the heat will really help penetrate and put the conditioner in there through all the hair shafts. Because the hair is made up of many, many shafts, It's really strong. It's our bone, It comes from our skeletal system. And it just grows out of our body onto our head and, different parts of our body, legs, arms, eyebrows, hair. It's just a bone. You take care of your bone, and your bone gets stronger. So we're just putting rice on top of the bone to make it stronger. That's basically it. And your hair will love you, and it'll grow, it'll thrive. You drink your water, your tea, lots of liquid. All of that helps. And then you take care of all your minerals, your vitamins, A through Z. Yeah, because we need all 28 vitamins every day of our lives, Okay, so that's dripping really slow. So all I'm going to do, okay, so this is getting up there. It's boiled out, and you see all that foam and stuff. It's all that good stuff and conditioning the hair. I just want the liquid. Right? I just want to keep the liquid. Okay, so that's enough of the thing, and I'm gonna take the water out immediately, because what rice does, it tends to soak up the water. It's just like a sponge, But I need the liquid, so I'll take the rice out of this pot and pour the liquid into the container. All right, so let's find another container. Yep. Rice conditioner going on here. All right, let's use this one. Okay, we're gonna use this one. And this one can stand the heat. All right, so here we have several weeks, or oh my goodness, I don't know how many weeks. More than 10 weeks. This water has been sitting. This rice water has been sitting in that bottle more than 10 weeks. So it doesn't matter how long it sits. The longer it sits, the better. And it'll just make your hair get more stronger. That's basically what you want. You want a stronger. For deeper conditioning, you let that water sit. And as you can see, you know, there was growth of, you know, insects or whatever, heebie-jeebies, you know, that comes out of the atmosphere. You know, it's just amazing how life is. Amazing. And the animals, insects, but I don't need any animals or insects in my hair, so I'm straining them out. The extra linen, well, I'm using paper towel, but you can use linen cloth or anything like that. So. All right. All right, so I'm just gonna squeeze the rest of it out. And see, all this work is for your hair to grow long. You take care of your hair will show off by the crown is, you know, your hair is the crown to your head, and, you know, it's your jewel. And if you take care of it, it'll just grow because it's happy with what you're doing to it and doing with it. Okay. So again, this is the older one. Real healthy. And I may strain it again if I see any. Yeah, there's still a little bit of stuff, so I'm going to strain it again to get any impurities in this rice water. Yeah, I want to strain it one more time. Okay, so. With the regular rice that is boiled, you know, this is not even a day old. This is this rice that I took out of the bag. You didn't see me take it out of the bag, but I did take it out of the bag. I put it in the cup, and then I just added water, just plain water, H2O, hydrogen and oxygen. 2 parts hydrogen, 1 part oxygen. That makes water. Right, so and you can see that the water is kind of cloudy, you know, and you could do it again. You could boil this rice again and again and again, and it'll keep on giving you more of its substance. And that's the substance that will grow your hair. Okay, so that's really, really the power of it. And you can see a lot of the Asian women, you know, their hair is very long because this is what they do. They wash their hair in rice. Yeah, you see, it's really. And you see they do have some strain or stuff from the rice. And I just would strain it out more because I just want the liquid. I don't want any shell or anything in my hair. And that's it. And once it cools down, I will, again, put it in my bottle. And I was like, man, I could sell this stuff, man. Because a lot of people would want it. They don't want to go through the process of making this stuff themselves. And so, yeah, we'll bottle it up and sell it, right? So that's it. So you have one not a day old liquid rice water, right? And it's just have the rice and water, and you have the liquid. That's it. And it has to cool down. Then you have months old rice water. So it turned from the cloudy white, color to a brown color over time. Nothing being added or anything, nothing, that's just time, And that's how you have the mother, the mother vinegar, and you see it's brown, it's apple, right? And when you bite an apple, it's white, like a yellow, bright, light color. And then within just a couple hours, it'll start turning brown. So the brown, I would say, is like a natural reaction of time. And that's it. So yeah, I think I'll make some more water, and this time I'm going to use the water that's been sitting for a while. Okay, it has all the chemicals, all the impurities have gotten to the bottom, because at the top is just pure water with no impurities in there, but at the bottom there's a lot of sediments. Okay, so we're just going to pour that out, and then I'm going to boil that again. Okay, I'm just going to boil that and keep on boiling it till I have a full container full of rice water or conditioning that I'll use on my hair. Okay, let that sit. Talking about the vinegar, you see, like the mother vinegar, you'll see all that sediment, that brown stuff, and that's just apple. The longer it sits, all that sediment will come and it turns brown like that. Same thing. And people talk about that's better. The vinegar, the one that I use on my head, is the white vinegar that has not fermented over time like that. Okay, let me get some more. I'll get some more towel, I think, to strain this one more time, and I think it'll be good to put in the bottle after that. Okay, so what you've learned today is how to make rice water conditioner for your hair. You've also learned how to detangle your hair with the vinegar and aloe. And after washing that out, and you can comb it out, literally comb it using your fingers best. And what I'm doing is straining the fermented rice water. It's been fermenting, it's been sitting basically for weeks. Trying to escape. Okay. Let's check. pretty good. I'm gonna strain it one more time because it spilled over. Oh, Jesus. Hard to work with one hand. And again, they say always wash all your equipment, all your kitchen utensils, all your hair products. Always keeping everything always clean. Why? So you can use it again later, I guess. Okay, this is boiling up. It's getting, that's the water that's been sitting for weeks. That's pure water. I added to the rice. I just need to get that, all that stuff that's in the rice. I want it out of the rice so I can use it to condition the hair. That's all we're doing. So rice is a very powerful, it's not only just for, you know, cooking to eat. Like this is what we cook the rice, you know, with some onions and some salt, some little oil, some seasoning to make it taste really yummy. And this one we're not eating, we're just gonna use the liquid just to, okay, went to a boil real fast, huh? Okay, then we're gonna strain that. And we're gonna pour that out. Let's use this. I'm gonna pour it out into and as you can see, the rice is swelling because it's soaking up the water. Okay, I'm gonna do it one more time. Add the pure water. In the bottom of the water, I'm just gonna throw away because all that will have more sediments. So just one last time to boil out the water. Boil out the rice in the water. This type of the stove you have to keep clean. I usually use something once it cools down to bring it back to brilliant, lustrily black looking stove. Okay, I'm gonna turn the stove back on. Get some more water out of that. Get some more conditioner out of that. So every grain of rice is very important. For your insides, you can eat rice, and for your outside, you can condition your hair with rice. And that's something. I think I may need 2 bottles. I have, this is today's rice. Okay, and this water gotta cool down before I can transfer it to a plastic bottle or any container, and I have to make sure it's cooled down all the way before I pour it into another container. And once that's cooled down, then I put it in the refrigerator, in the freezer, to let it freeze until I need to use it. Because as I showed earlier, and I'll bring it back, I already have rice that's already completely, ready for use, that I'll use throughout the day washing my hair. All right, let's strain this one last time. I think those another strainer would be a better one than this paper. Would be the like a pantyhose type of a nylon sock. That would be a really good strainer. So I think I'll do that. But I don't wear those things, so I don't have any with me. Yeah, that's a better strain. Yep, all that stuff is out of here. And then what I'm going to do, make sure that this container is clean. I rinse it out. Although it only have water in it, I still rinse it out because the sediments have settled. There, so I'm going to just fill this up with the rice water. Oh wow, thing's boiling. Okay. Alright, there you have it. Rice conditioner. Every drop. Very important. Alright, let's get the straining of this. 1 day, not a day old, but first day conditioning water, rice water. And if you take the time to do this stuff, you'll find that your hair will grow. And even if you're balding, man or woman, I mean, we're made of flesh and blood, right? So it's the same thing. It's just, really not really too different from each other. Woman came from man, right? That's the story, right? That we're told. So we're made of the same. So this will also, as well as the aloe, will also stimulate hair growth. And so that the shaft that's within the body and shoots out the hair will start coming out because it's being moisturized and being stimulated, and that's really hot. You gotta let it cool down. So there you have it. This water, this rice water, will eventually turn brown, like that. Okay, so I'm gonna go back to the bathroom area where I have the other completed condition. And with this one, this rice water, I added some other thing in it, and I didn't write this one down, but I think I added, there's some other ingredients that I added to this. I think sage was in there, and I added did I add the clove? Yeah, I added clove with this, so it has a more richer or more whiter look, right? So that's it. That's how you make rice conditioner. And when I'm finished, literally, like I just finished putting this in my hair, I literally will put it in the freezer and let it sit until I need to use it again, right? And as you can see, I have all these are stuff for the hair. You know, I freeze them, and then it's made with different things. This one is coffee, you know, this one is rice. Yeah, because we can make coffee as well, and coffee will also grow your hair. All right, ladies and gentlemen, that's our training for today. How to make your rice conditioner for your hair, and so you'll have long hair, a healthy hair. And you could use it if you don't want to have long hair to still make your hair stronger. That's it. So this one is cooled down. It's not hot. I can literally put this right into the fridge now, you know, because this one I'll put into another bottle. I'll most likely put this one in my other container. I don't have too many containers, but I'll probably put it in this container and let it sit for a while. Yeah, that's it. So I need lots of containers, but all of this stuff, and it doesn't cost you anything, you know. I mean, you buy the bag of rice overseas or wherever they grow rice. The rice farmers, they don't buy it, they plant the stuff and grow their rice, and they use it, wash their hair. Yeah, and these are hidden secrets, right, for long hair. And you see the Asian women, and even the Indian people from India also have the long, strong hair because of the care that they're given to their hair, and the time. It's a lot of time. It's a lot of work. Long hair. The African death spar, you know, black, brown, tan, light complected. Yeah, your hair can grow. There's no reason for you to just have short hair, unless if you just don't want the high maintenance, because it is definitely what you call high maintenance to take care of our hair. Yeah, our hair is the best hair that there is on earth, because you can do so much with it. You can, you know, wear your hair straight, you can wear your hair curly, you can wear it kinky, you can, you know, wear it blow dry, blow out, flat press, flat iron. So many styles. You never see any two African American women from any part of the world having the same hairstyle. That is vibrant. That is brilliant. Your hair is the greatest gift that God has given. It is your crown. That's why you're called the queen. All right. So I hope you enjoyed my little segment today. It was an hour long, And yeah, I'll go back to plaiting that one section of hair that I have to do, because I've done the conditioner. The conditioner has been there for a while, and I'm just going to, it's time just to plait it, braid it, you know. And I'll do one plait at a time, one section at a time, and to get it done. In Jesus' name, amen. So again, I'll show you what the ones that has been put in the fridge, and this is the coffee one for the hair. And like I said, I use a lot of different containers. I have, this one is in the back one here, this one is clove. I put it in this bottle. But that's clove, you know, also all of it to stimulate hair growth. Amen. So I hope you enjoyed the segment, and I pray that God is with you and with your family. Your hair is beautiful, ladies and gentlemen of the African diaspora. And, you know, we're so amazing because we can be from the deepest hue of the skin, which is beautiful, black, rich color, to the whitest white, you know. And they say white, but it's not. You know, the yellow, the pigments is lighter shades, and a brightness and brilliance, you know. But it takes a lot of work to do the kinky style, the kinky plaits, but your hair can grow, and it can grow without dreading it up and loxing it up and stuff. You don't have to lock up your hair. But if you do decide to lock your hair, you'll find it's like massive growth. It'll grow so fast all the way to your toes. You know, and I've even seen people's hair is so long, they have to wrap it around their head. Serious, you know, just keep on growing if you take care of it, okay? All right, this Archbishop, you got to see me in the raw, but I wanted to do this video so you guys can see for yourself, you know, what I do, just natural. I use the aloe. All that I use are plants. Aloe, you can grow your aloe in your own yard and make an aloe plant and cut it. It's good for everything. It's good for if you have a cut, if you have a mosquito bite, a sunburn. It's just so powerful. This little plant, it'll heal your body naturally, you know, from the earth. And then I use, again, you know, the fermented things. This is apple, which is vinegar. So I use my vinegar to detangle my hair. And this is the aloe, but it's a product that, you can get this at Walmart. I think it's like very inexpensive at Walmart. Can get it at other places, but they sell it very high. But to, you know, if you don't want to buy the product, you can get the plant and boil. What you do, the same thing as I did with the rice, is, you know, you boil it down, you cut it up in pieces, you take out the fruit. This inside is kind of like slimy, and you boil it, you know, and you know, so the skin, sometimes it'll irritate and itch, you know, if you put it directly in your hair, it'll itch you. You have itchy scalp. So to avoid the itch, you just boil it down, and then you can use it. You can blend it. It becomes not as green as this because it's a natural white, actually. But you can have aloe to take care of your entire body. It also makes you have younger skin. You can put it on your face, your entire body. Aloe is very, very good for it. All right. So, all right. That's it for today. All right. God bless you. May the Lord bless you. May the Lord keep you. May the Lord make his face to shine upon you. May he be gracious unto you. May he give you peace, the peace that surpasses all understanding, as you keep your heart and your mind stayed on him. In Jesus' name I pray. Amen, amen, and amen. Now I'm going to plait this now. I'm going to plait this one braid. All right. God bless.